everyone, it's Miss Joyce. Today we'll be multiplying whole numbers using the standard algorithm. Let's start by multiplying 154 times 3. We're going to start by lining these numbers or factors up vertically, which means one on top of the other. We first multiply the ones place. So we're going to multiply 3 times 4, which is 12. So we'll put a 2 in the ones place and regroup the 1 to the tens place. Next, we're going to multiply 3 times 5, since the 5 is in the tens place. 3 times 5 is 15, and then we're going to add the 1 that we regrouped. So 15 plus 1 is 16. So we'll put the 6 in the tens place and regroup the 1 to the hundreds place. Finally, we're going to multiply by the hundreds place. 3 times 1 is 3, plus the 1 that we regrouped is 4. So our answer is 462. Let's try another problem. Here we have 1035 times 4. We'll line these factors up vertically, which means one on top of the other. We're going to start by multiplying the ones place. So we're going to multiply 4 times 5, which is 20. In the number 20, the 0 is in the ones place, so we're going to put the 0 down at the bottom, and we're going to regroup the 2 to the tens place. Now let's multiply by the tens place. 4 times 3 is 12, plus the 2 we regrouped is 14. So we're going to put the 4 in the tens place and regroup the 1 to the hundreds place. Now let's multiply 4 times 0, since the 0 is in the hundreds place. 4 times 0 is 0, plus the 1 we regrouped is 1. Finally, let's multiply by the thousands place. 4 times 1 is 4. So our answer, or product, is 4,140. Now let's multiply a 2-digit by 2-digit whole number. We're going to multiply 45 times 23. The first thing we're going to do is line up our factors vertically, which means one on top of the other. Now let's multiply the ones place first. So we're going to multiply 3 times 5, which is 15. So the 5 is going to go in the ones place, and we're going to regroup the 1 to the tens place. Now we can multiply 3 times 4, since the 4 is in the tens place. 3 times 4 is 12, plus the 1 we regrouped is 13. So we're going to place a 3 in the tens place and regroup the 1 to the hundreds place. Since there are no hundreds, we can bring the 100 down to our answer. So when we multiply 45 times 3, our answer is 135. Now we need to multiply 45 times 20, since the 2 is in the tens place. We can cross off the ones that we had regrouped since we've already added them. We don't need to use them anymore. We're first going to be multiplying by the 2 in the tens place. Since the 2 is in the tens place, our answer is going to have to start in the tens place. We're going to put a 0 in the ones place so that our answer starts in the tens place. So here we're going to multiply 2 times 5, since the 5 is in the ones place. 2 times 5 is 10. So we're going to put a 0 at the bottom and regroup the 1 to the top. And we're putting it above the next number we're going to multiply. So here, now we're going to multiply 2 times 4, which is 8, plus the 1 we regrouped is 9. So we're going to place the 9 in the hundreds place. Finally, we can add these two products together. So we're going to start by adding the ones place. 5 plus 0 is 5. In the tens place, 3 plus 0 is 3. And in the hundreds place, 1 plus 9 is 10. So place a 0 in the hundreds, regroup the 1 to the thousands. Notice we're putting the 1 when we regroup above the two products that we got. We're not putting it all the way at the top. So when we regroup, when we're adding, we put it right above the numbers that we're adding. Finally, we're going to add 1,000 plus nothing, which is 1,000. So our answer is 1,035. Let's try one more problem. Here we have 53 times 43. We first line these factors up vertically, which means one on top of the other. We're going to start by multiplying the ones place. So any digit that's in the ones place, we're going to multiply. So 3 times 3 is 9. Next, we're going to multiply by the tens place. So we're going to multiply 3 times 5, which is 15. So we place the 5 in the tens place, regroup the 1 to the hundreds place. Since there are no hundreds in the number that we're multiplying, we're going to bring the 1 down to the hundreds place in our product. Now we can go ahead and multiply by the 4 that's in the tens place. Since the 4 is in the tens place, we're going to place the 0 in the ones place so that when we're multiplying, our answer starts in the tens place. First, we're going to multiply by the number or the digit that's in the ones place. So 4 times 3 is 12. So we place the 2 in the tens place, regroup the 1 all the way to the top above the next digit that we're going to multiply. Now we can multiply 4 times 5 since the 5 is in the tens place. 4 times 5 is 20, plus the 1 we regrouped is 21. So we'll place the 1 in the hundreds and put the 2 in the thousands since there's no other numbers that we're going to be multiplying. Now that we've multiplied all the digits, we can add these two products together. Let's start by adding the ones place. 9 plus 0 is 9. In the tens place, 5 plus 2 is 7. In the hundreds place, 1 plus 1 is 2. And in the thousands place, nothing plus 2 is 2. So our product or answer is 2,279.